Hey, girlie, get the fuck out. Bitch, I am not spending a long time on this shit. And I promise you, I mean that shit this time because I'm just, oh, girl, there's a lot of shit going on. And I say, you know, I need to hop on and talk about it. Hopefully, what's that? What's that? Okay. So I'm not going to spend a long time here. But let me tell you something. There are some things that are they're not taking a long time being developed, and I'm talking about these fucking hurricanes. These hurricanes are in the ocean and they sucking up all this heat and shit. Girl, all this shit that we decided to put in this environment, the Mother Nature's like, okay, girl, I got y'all. It's okay. These hurricanes are not taking a long time to form. And I don't know why they waited until what the fuck month is it? I don't know why they waited until September to get their shit together. I mean, this shit is serious. This shit is crazy. I think one is about to hit like, was it North? One of them Carolinas. I was just like, girl, please get y'all shit together. I hope that I don't know if y'all have food and water. Make sure y'all stack these groceries away. Make sure y'all got some flashlights when the power go out. These hurricanes are coming. The shit looks like something from Pacific Rim. Girl, the shit looks like something from Geostorm, sis. It's serious. So I hope that y'all are at least prepared. I don't know, girl. This shit is crazy. But yeah, what's up? What's that? I want to talk really quick. I don't have much time. First, let me talk about this episode of fucking Insecure, girl. Let me tell you something. Issa Rae, Issa, you were doing the damn thing, sis. You're doing the damn thing. The shit looks good. This episode was sick. If you have not seen it, you need to click off for a moment because I'm about to get into it for a moment. Good morning. What's that? Miss Issa, girl, you dragged all of our edges from sea to shining sea. You dragged us. I don't know. This seemed to me like the climax of the season. Like this season started off, it was like, oh, okay. But this episode was so funny. Kelly stole the show. I don't care what y'all are saying. Kelly stole the show. What's up? Yeah, no, them hurricanes are serious. Kelly, she was over here rolling around. She got tased. She's like, why it smell like that? Girl, it was so good. And it was on Molly. Molly's on Molly. It was all over the place. And that's what I liked about it. Just because it was, Host was fucking in the Ferris wheel, girl. Host was fucking in the Ferris wheel. Girl, that really, I bet that felt like a magic carpet ride. A whole new life, a new fantastic. I love this song, bitch. Point of view, no one to tell us nope. Put it in my hole. Now I'm in a whole new world with pain. Now I'm in a whole new world with pain. With Nathan's peen on the Ferris wheel. I'm in a whole new world with Nathan's peen on the Ferris wheel, bitch. You can take me to the fair. You can take me to the fair. Take me to the fair. Take me to the carnival. Take me to the festival, girl. Bitch, not only was Issa Rae riding a Ferris wheel, she was riding the peen. Give it up. Give it up for a multi-talented, you know what I mean, multitasker type of queen. Give it up. Get a whole new peen. Listen, she did that shit. And now let's get to the kicker. Let's get to the kicker. Bitch, we had, oh girl, I couldn't even say his name. I almost choked on that shit. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. Lawrence, can you imagine you moving on with your life? Listen to this shit. Can you imagine you moving on with your life? You getting your shit together. You find a fine ass nigga somewhere over here named Nathan, and he over here want to be shirtless and got his dick all out on the Ferris wheel. Can you imagine finding a fine ass motherfucker like that? And you just coming into yourself, and here comes your fine ass, long dick having ass ex. Oh, bitch. She looked across. When I saw Chad, no good friend having that. Chad is not a good friend. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. When I saw his ass, I saw, oh, bitch. The fucking Three Musketeers. These hoes ain't far behind. Lawrence dumbass is right there. But she looked around that aisle of fucking snacks. You know what I mean? She looked around that aisle of hot Cheetos and Arizonas and shit and sweet teas. She looked around that shit. Bitch, is that motherfucking Lawrence? Oh, girl. Bitch. And I said on Twitter, I said, I would call the cops. That's disrespectful. That's a personal attack to me right now. The fact that you coming out here looking, bitch, Lawrence looked like he had a whole like halo around his motherfucking, bitch, Lawrence looked fine as hell. I don't give a fuck, and I don't like Lawrence ass. I don't like Lawrence ass, but bitch, his ass looked fine as hell, girl. And bitch, Issa was like, oh. Bitch, I would have been like that too. I would have been just, that's disrespectful, bitch. We're calling the cops. Bitch, this is a personal attack. This is aggravated assault by a deadly ex. This is assault by a deadly ex, bitch. A deadbeat ass ex, girl. It's assault by an ex, and he needs to be locked up. There's absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason that he should not be that fine. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why was he that fine? Why was he? And see, that's how life works. That's how life works, sis. Just when you getting your shit together, just when you have your shit together, your ex gonna drop by like that, bitch. This ain't no motherfucker. Take your ass back to wherever the fuck you came from, girl. Where did I leave you, girl? I left you in the past, girl. Now you're running around. You think you Doctor Strange. You think you somebody Thanos. You coming in between multi-universes and shit like that. You coming between time frames and time loops and shit. And you found your way back to my fucking life looking fine as hell, girl. I am mad about that shit. And it's not even my ex, girl. It's so disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It's a test, girl, and I would fail it. I'm telling you now, I would fail it. He looks too fine, and I know that dick was powerful because that's probably one of the only reasons that she was with his ass for those 2 damn years. The dick is powerful, and we seen how you did Tasha Lawrence. We seen how you did her, girl. I understand, girl. Girl. Ooh, that was so disrespectful to my whole soul and spirit, sis. That was disrespectful, girl. But an ex drive-by, bitch, let me tell you, that, as I say, it needs to be put on the books. It needs to be a law. Assault by a deadly ex. I'm telling you that shit right now. Of course you were digmatized. That shit was so good. I know it was so good. The way he was throwing Tasha ass around, bitch, I would have sacrificed my credit score. You see what I'm saying? And the fucking Department of Education already dragging the shit on my credit score with that shit. You see what But the fact that he came in here looking like a whole model, I'm just, whew. The girls want drugs. At Coachella, I loved it. I like that Insecure is acting like these girls don't. I like we being real about the situation. That's all I'll say about that. But I am hollering about his fine ass. Okay, I won't talk about that shit no more. As I said, this is not gonna be a long live stream, so this is the last topic because I need to handle my shit. Oh, bitch, we got the podcast to record tomorrow, girl. I got a whole bunch of shit. I need to be taken care of. But let me get on this Serena Williams shit, girl. Ooh, girl. Where do I even start? First of all, Naomi Osaka, is that her name? Naomi, girl, she was so cute. I love when they asked her, like, okay, what do you have to say to the person that you're about to play, Serena Williams, what do you have to say to her? And all she could say was, I love you. And I was just like, that sounds like, work until your idols become your rivals. And it's just like, damn. Can you imagine looking up to Serena's ass your whole life and then you get to play her? That's so sick. I'm proud of Miss Naomi, girl. You get that shit together. Let's be reminded that she is indeed Japanese and Haitian. I know that a lot of the media like to forget that shit. They're just, oh my God, like, girl, she's Haitian as well, sis. Like, there were so many people asking her, so how do you, I don't know, like, how do you join up the Japanese and American parts of your life? And she's like, all right, well, I'm Japanese and I'm also Haitian, so let's talk about that. I mean, I don't understand this shit. I don't understand this shit, but I mean, y'all know how they do it. Now, the way that Serena was just like, and when they brought up all the evidence, because after that happened, of course, people were talking about it and they went online and they brought up a lot of shit that, I mean, Venus has been facing this shit. Serena has faced this multiple times. I mean, even just how she's being treated in tennis, period, is not, it doesn't look like somebody who's the greatest tennis player. You know what I mean? Damn near the greatest athlete ever. The way that she's being treated, she's not treated, in my opinion, I mean, from what I can see, she's not treated like how she needs to be fucking treated. And so when she comes up here saying, girl, you a thief and you owe me an apology. And of course the media took that shit and they run with it. Never mind the fact that a lot of these white men who have been on the court, they've been fucking smashing their rackets. They've been over here cussing umpires out. And, you know, this type of punishment has not been dealt like that. But at least as far as I can see, I don't know shit about tennis, but as far as I can see from the evidence that was being brought up, like, they have not been treated in that same way. So when Serena's getting up here, I mean, all she did was stand up for herself, which is like, girl, you owe me an apology. I'm not going to accept this shit. Like, y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all can find me, whatever. But just know that I'm not going to be sitting here just taking it like that. And so when people see that shit, and she's dark-skinned and a woman, it's just, I know a lot of people can relate to that. The fact, just when you speak with affirmation or when you speak with confidence, it's sometimes misconstrued as, oh, well, girl, she's being aggressive. She about to be violent. No, ma'am, I'm not being violent. I'm just letting you know that whatever you're trying to do right now, sis, it's not gonna fly with me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit up here and just, oh, okay, woe is me. I'm gonna accept it. First of all, a lot of Black women have been treated so shitty by society. It's just like, girl, I'm gonna stand up for myself. What else do I have to fucking lose? I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self. And you know, when they do that, I mean, you see all these images of Serena's face just mad on these newspapers and in these headlines and shit. But then it's not as big of a story when all these they're men who say worse and do worse things, and they don't get this treatment. And I can only imagine that she knows that she's dealt with this shit for so long, and she knows that comes with the territory. But she wasn't just gonna sit here and fucking take that shit. Now, what's Queen Radio? Oh, the Black intimidates. It definitely does. These people are acting like Serena has never lost before. She said, "I would rather lose than cheat," and that is one of the main issues when it comes to being Black and talented. But I can only imagine how much more difficult it is for Black women. When you're Black and talented, it's difficult because your Blackness, before they find out you're fucking talented, your Blackness is seen like a fucking omen, right? But when they find out that you're fucking talented and you know what the fuck you're talking about, your Blackness is seen as an advantage, as an unfair advantage. Y'all remember how they fucking treated her? Oh, you know how she gave birth and all this shit. They talking about all the hormones allowed her to perform, but you know they will come up with all types of excuses when you Black and talented. When you Black and not talented, oh, it's because you Black. Oh no, when you're Black and they think you're not talented, I'll say that. Oh, it's you know, they Black, girl, you know, don't worry about their ass. But when you Black and the world can see that you're talented, it's like, oh well, what unfair advantage did she have over here, huh? How can it be that she's so motherfucking talented? I'm not playing any games with these hoes, and I feel like Serena didn't want to play at that moment. Serena didn't feel like playing no fucking games with those hoes either. She decided to say something. It's just unfortunate that all of this came with such emotional pressure that Naomi definitely felt. Like, first of all, like, my rival is my idol and she wants to win, but they treat her unfairly and she lost. And now I won because of that. So it's like, I can only imagine. Oh my God, that awkward ass, like, I won, but I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, I I don't understand how other people, when they defend themselves, and they're not black women or they're not black, they are seen as, oh, girl, yes. I mean, get a guy to do that shit. Oh, yeah, he ain't taking that shit. But the minute a woman does it, or the minute someone black does it, the minute a minority speaks out, the minute a woman gets into it, it's just like, oh, y'all are just y'all. I mean, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, when people are who, when people who, a lot of people don't expect to have power, exercise power, it makes people uncomfortable. We're not used to seeing your black ass. You know what I mean? We're not used to seeing your black ass with this much motherfucking power and this much confidence, girl. Sit your ass down. There must be something wrong with your ass. You're mad. You're a sore loser. No, girl. I just see some bullshit. I'm gonna speak on it. Like, I don't understand why. For what reason would Serena need to be a sore loser, girl? She won everything. She wins everything she touches, girl. These girls have been taking Captain America, Winter Soldier type of drugs, super soldier drugs, to try and beat Serena. And all Serena did was work out a couple of times and be the talented, amazing queen that she is, train her fucking body intensely, and she still wins over you. You host, y'all have been over here trying to take drugs that make y'all into the Hulk, and she has dragged y'all without doing none of that shit and that's why I will never forget all our fucking parents, all our grandparents, everybody said work twice as hard to get half as much, and the shit is really true. The shit is really true. When people who the society does not expect to have power, they start exercising that power. They start using their fucking brains, in front of you, because they've been using it. They ain't trying to shake the table on your ass, especially the way that y'all be blocking opportunities, like the way that y'all just did. The umpire game point, whatever the fuck, that's just an inkling of how some of these people at the top use their power and abuse their power to get you to shut the fuck up. So it's just, I'm not accepting this bullshit where it's just like, oh, well, she's a sore loser. For what? Serena wins everything. The fuck would she have to be cheating or being a sore loser about, girl? She's just not going to let y'all shit on her name. The fuck? What would she have? Why is Serena worried? Why would Serena be worried about you hoes? And the people who don't see that, they might not like the way Serena approached it or did it or whatever, but y'all don't have that same energy for these men who have these literal tantrums and breaking their fucking rackets and shit. Y'all don't have that same energy for them. I'm not accepting bullshit. I'm just not. So people kind of thought it was insincere that she was over here saying, oh, I'm fighting for women's rights. I'm fighting when just because she lost the game. No, but there's a bigger thing at stake. And if you're able to ignore it, it speaks to where you're coming from in the society, like what level of privilege that your ass has. Like, and yes, there are rules to the game. Yes, the umpire has certain power, but the fact that power, when do you choose to use the power or abuse the power? That's what we're talking about. The fact that all these other people have done worse things and they've not gotten as harsh of a punishment. That's what the fuck we're talking about. We know there are rules. We know there are policies. We know that certain people in the game have certain power. But like, it's how do you use it, girl? And that's a metaphor for society, girl. And that's why some of y'all don't get it. That's why some people don't get it. I mean, but I mean, I like the conversation that it's starting because it has people focusing on, some of the shit that we have been speaking about for years. And it shouldn't take it, but it does. It shouldn't take me raising my voice and all this shit to get that shit. But sometimes that's the only thing that yields results with some of these crazy people. I thought it was interesting because the very same arguments that are being used against Serena are used against a lot of minorities in everyday life. Like, so you would have to be really wanting to live in ignorance to not see what these people are talking about. And I don't understand how so many people can be saying the same exact thing and y'all don't even and living the same thing. And the proof of it is there. And y'all will just continue to act like the shit is not happening. I don't understand. People are crazy. People are weird. People are weird. But I'm gonna call the bullshit out. I'm gonna call it out. Like, girl, Serena Williams, girl, they really and then that's how it happens. These people move on to the next plane of existence. And y'all be ready to, oh my God, she was the best ever, and she was amazing. We should have, she was the best tennis player. Like, girl, she ain't gonna be able to hear that shit when she move on. And y'all, like, we do that to so many people. Y'all continue to shit on their asses. I don't. Whew, Serena better than me, girl. That's all I can say, because, bitch, oh, I would be cussing you hoes out. I'll be cussing you hoes out. I'll be cussing you hoes out. Oh, I'll be cussing you hoes out. And it's just, there's so many repercussions for doing that shit. And that's why you don't see it. That's why you don't see us doing that shit. So many repercussions. She got fined $17,000 for that shit. Like, can you imagine me fined $17,000, bitch? Bitch, you asked me to locate 17, bitch, asked me to locate $7. I'd be like, huh? You talking about 17? That girl kissed my ass. Someone said she need to pay that shit in nickels. I am over here hollering. If she paid that shit in wheelbarrows of pennies, if she paid that shit in wheelbarrows of pennies, I'll be over here I'll be over here falling out on the floor. Can you imagine, bitch, take this shit? Girl, fill up some black Escalade. Serena, girl, this is my last message. I'm ending this live stream because I'm getting crazy. Serena, sis, listen, I want somebody to send this shit to Serena. Serena, what I want you to do with your rich black queen shape ass, your sickening athlete, perfect, amazing sports playing ass, mother shape ass. Serena, I want you to I want you to go to a dealership, purchase some black Escalades, fill them holes up to the brim, except the driver. We'll give the driver some space. Fill them holes up to the brim with pennies and send them $17,000 to them hoes who charge you them shits, girl, and we'll see how they like count them fucking coins. Pay that shit in pennies, Serena. Don't give these girls no dollar bills. Don't even send them no fucking EFT. I don't want you to wire no money over there. I want you to send that shit in pennies, okay? And I want the people who wrote these fucking policies to be the ones who have to sit up here and count them hoes. You hear what the fuck I'm saying? Pay this shit in pennies. Fill them black Escalades up, sis. Fill them up, sis. Pay them with pennies, girl. If there were such things as half pennies, I would tell you to pay their ass with that shit. You hear the fuck I'm saying? Pay it. I hate it. Y'all gonna put some respect on Serena's name, okay? Drop it right on the lawn. Yes, ma'am. Vroom, vroom, bitch. Drive them Escalades right up to their girl. I got your 17 stacks right here, sis. Girl, yes. Girl, yes. Lose pens out. Serena Williams, I know you got that much fucking change in Olympia's little crib. I know that you do. So all you have to do is look in between the couches and shit. You can find $17,000 worth of pennies in your house. Oh, yes, girl. I can only imagine. I'll go in your piggy bank, Serena. I'll pay off all my student debt. I promise you I will. But Serena, let me tell you. Take your ass. Take these pennies. Take these pennies and pay them. Don't give them no dollar bill. I don't even want to see a $2 bill. You should have said, take these pennies, take them, put them in an Escalade, put them in a limousine, and drive that shit. Don't drive it yourself. Have one of your Kingsguard do it. You know what I mean? Send Brienne of Tarth. Send Brienne of Tarth like Sansa did, bitch. Sansa said, I ain't going to that fucking dragon pit, bitch. Y'all hoes can send Brienne of Tarth, and we'll call it a fucking day. Send them pennies, girl. That's all I have to say on that situation. Oh, thank you, TR Bless. Oh, whoa. Of course, I'm loving everything that Normani's doing. Of course, like even the latest song, I forget she was on it with a bunch of hoes. Normani is getting her shit together, and I hope she's just training. Oh, she's vocal training. Oh, she's getting that fucking girl. She's coming. That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's all I'll say. But yeah, I did see that Janet Jackson tribute that Normani did. I also saw the um what you call it. I saw the Black Girls Rock tribute to Aretha Franklin. That shit was good. Let It See, fucking Yolanda Adams, all them girls, Jasmine Sullivan, girl. They came out there and they did what needed to be done on the VMA stage. I don't know what the fuck they had going on. The MTV girl, you tried it. You tried it. You tried it. But okay, girls, I'm gonna get my ass together. I'm gonna start my day. I want to give y'all a cute pick me up. Mondays are trash for everybody. So I hope that I at least cheered you up a little bit. Make sure to keep checking out my shit. Y'all already know House of Expression. I almost said House of Cards, girl. Yeah, that's just coming in November. House of Expression. Damn.com. I have so much shit. Patreon.com/Expression. You got on there fortheculturepodcast.com. If you want some tea, if you want some merchandise, all the tea, all the platforms is there. We're expanding the fucking brand. And I will definitely hit y'all up. I will be recording a podcast tomorrow. We'll be releasing on Wednesday. I will definitely hit y'all up and talk to y'all later this week. Enjoy your Monday if you can. Bye, you guys.